Alright, so this is going to be a really quick video. I just want to quickly go over a couple things in the new update. And so, as everybody knows, the one I was most excited for was these connectors, which are inset connectors, and they are conveniently, finally, after over 10 years of this game being out, right angle piped. That is amazing. Except that they shit the bed, because when you look at the freaking large small grid connector, it is not right angle piped for large conveyors, whatever they're called. This is a useless block. It does exactly what it does before. This is garbage. Keen should be ashamed. I am so angry. That I am so disappointed. Like, if this block was what I thought it was going to be, it would have made the Corriva design so much better. It would have been useful, and it would have been great. It would have been a new block, something the game desperately needed. But no, they gave us that. It is useless. I will never forgive Keen for this. I sound very salty, and that is because I am. I still love this game, but I am salty. I do like that the small connector is right angle piped, so like at least they understood that they had to pay some attention to small grid. But instead of recognizing that they needed this block in small grid, they made us this piece of shit. And yeah, I'm pissed off, but I still love this game. And honestly, that feature is almost somewhat acceptable. Like, that lack of good connector is almost somewhat acceptable because we now have this feature which allows us to do this. It can only go out so much. So now we can actually set and move, which allows you to set the distance and speed of a piston. And this is the new piston, which is cool, and it has interesting effects because sorry, I need a block that will work for this. See, you can't place anything on this side because it's inset, but you can place something on this side. So this is the first piston block we've got that has a non-placeable side, which could be important for certain merge block stuff. I don't think you can place anything on the side of the piston head like you can. Well, maybe you can actually. No, I don't think you can. Doesn't appear. Let's stick one up in the air. Oh, no, you can. So you can still attach to the side of the piston head. So that's cool. But yeah, being that you can't connect. You can connect? Oh, so you just can't connect in the center. So never mind. This doesn't actually help for merge blocks. Oh, you can connect to this back one because of this bit here. It sticks out. So you just can't connect to this block, which actually you might not have been able to do with the old pistons. Let's see. No, you could connect to this block before, so it kind of has some application, but not that much. I do love how this piston looks, and yeah, it's a cool piston. But I am so disappointed with this block. This is an abysmal failure by Keen. I can't believe they released this. I will never forgive them. And I know I am in, like, probably one of a dozen people who desperately wanted that block, but yeah. God, this new piston block looks super cool though. And the fucking timer block logic. I think that works for rotors? Hopefully. I haven't actually tested this yet. Rotor, set velocity, rotate to angle. and you get to set the direction too. So how does it... It's at 22 and it's at a 30... Wait, what? Oh, it sets the upper limit. I see. So it doesn't just blow past it because it's setting the upper limit. Right, if we look here, we go rotate to angle, we go set to a 22-degree angle, set your velocity of 30, and then it'll set your location, so it'll set the limit so that it doesn't exceed past. I thought maybe it would go to the 22 degrees and then turn off the velocity, but no, it just sets a limit, which helps because if you got a force pushing it back, it'll still have force to push it to that 22 degrees. That's cool. The timer block logic is huge. I mean, that simplifies so many of the things I've tried to do, where I'm making, especially like on the cube miner, I had like whole logics planned to do exactly what this does now, so being able to replace that will be huge. But I am really disappointed that... Did I just like blow up? Wait, I don't even know what I blew up over here. Yeah, this block is a big, fat disappointment. This block's cool though. I'm sure I'll find some uses for it because it's an interesting block, but it's too bad that they didn't think to make a new block and instead just made a functionally identical block. I mean, it's cool that it's like inset, but I mean, look at this. There's no difference between these blocks. I guess the only difference is now you can place things here, which you couldn't. And you can do it all the way around it, but like, I don't really see where that's gonna be a super advantageous thing. I guess in some greebling situations it's going to be better. So this is 100% just a cosmetic block. Honestly, blocks like this are why I think this game needs block skins. Because the fact that this is its own block fucks with builds so much. And actually, well, it's not so bad because that's not a DLC block. I don't think these are DLC blocks. I bought the DLC as soon as it came out, but yeah, hopefully maybe they'll patch in a proper connector and make this a useful block, but or make a new block. I don't care if this block exists in the game, honestly, but I do want this block but small grid. That's all I want, and I don't want to do it with mods because as soon as I add mods to anything I build, putting it up onto the workspace is basically impossible and a death sentence. So, unless it's a vanilla feature, it's pretty much garbage for publishing anyways, and expecting people to enjoy what you publish. It's a cool update. Really disappointed. Really, really disappointed. But these connectors, or these pistons, and the timer back logic, so cool, so cool. Anyways, yeah, that was longer, kind of rambly. I'm disappointed. But, yeah. No updates to the Quariva or anything. I haven't had any time to work on it. And honestly, I was hoping in vain that this block would do what I wanted, and I would be able to do that connector trick through the corridor walls and pipe up to the Quariva, which would have allowed me to greatly increase its capabilities. But it doesn't look like that's happening. Alright.